I can't even be around a man without feeling so triggered. Everything about them. Like, I literally have sunk into the fact that I will most likely never have, like, a life partner.
Not my problem.
I fucking hate being a woman sometimes. The fact I can't even go for a morning run and walk without risking somebody following me. Which is what happened today, and I finally got my confidence back to be out in the world by myself after an altercation a few years ago. And it's just been wiped away like this. I was just followed for blocks and blocks by this guy trailing me in his car. I was going different ways, like around different streets to see, and he was just trailing me constantly. And the only reason he sped off and fucking flew past me is because I pretended to be on the phone through my AirPods to my husband, and I had to literally be like, yeah, there's this red car following me with the number plate NC da 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 da, and then he fucking flies off. So it just goes to show that he definitely fucking was following me, and that's just cooked. I'm just so over being a woman.
That is unfortunate.
Guys, I have realized it is truly all men. All men. All of them. Literally, I do not care what you say. Argue with the wall. It's all men. Enter the comments that will say, oh my god, is that how you talk about your father? That's someone's daughter. Bitch, where do you think the hatred for men originated from? Do you think just one day I just woke up and I was like, I hate all men? No. This has been rooted for 20 years. 20 years. All men. All of them!
Oh, okay.
I'm shaking so bad right now, and this is why it's all men. I was just walking with my kids midday and I was passing these two guys that are older. One of them is known to be like kind of like the town creep. You're known to avoid him. As I'm passing them, they're asking me how my day was, and I was just keeping my head down, trying to like pretend like I'm not interested. Like, let's just like go about our day. As I pass them, the one creepy guy goes, so my buddy wants me to ask if I can come with you. And so I turned around and I was like, no. And then he was like, oh, so like, what is your job? And I was like, no, like I'm a mom. These are my kids. Like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. And then, so I was like, hey guys, like, let's go. And then he starts yelling after me. He's like, so I can't come with you? I can't? And I'm like, it's not funny. It's not funny to fuck with me. Like, I didn't say any of this because I was scared, but I wish I would have just been like, it's not funny. Like, now I'm on high alert, checking my surroundings for the rest of the walk with my kids because I'm scared of men.
Chad, Tyrone, Enrique and Kenji did a number on this one. It's no surprise that many women who suffer from these types of problems are on the higher end of the attractive scale. They are able to get Chadrone's attention, but they can never get him to commit. In the end, they get ran through so badly, they start to develop anger towards all men. She fails to realise not all men are horrible, but the men who are not horrible are invisible to her.
Are you fucking blind? You can't see me!
I do not condone the man's stalking behaviour, and any guy who follows a woman around in his car is either a desperate loser or belongs in jail. The main concern I have is she believes being a woman is the reason why this happens to her. These types of beliefs will only cause her to hate herself. Men get followed around in cars too, especially when a man is about to get robbed. These problems are not exclusive to just women.
Please tell her that.
She is not being very clear, is she? At first she says it's all men, and then she confesses it all stems from her father. If that's true, it's not all men. It's because of how one man treated her that she has now developed a hatred towards all men, including men she doesn't even know, and probably tries to treat her well.
Well, yeah, it's her loss, right?
The phrase, it's all men, does nothing but make women afraid. The truth is, she doesn't have to be afraid of all men. She just has to be wary of certain types of men. You can't base an experience with one or two men and paint them all with the same brush. it would be no different from doing that with people of a certain race, age or height. The phrase "it's all men" only perpetuates discrimination.
Facts.
Real men of genius.